welcome to A Soul Experience, a channel dedicated to helping the human race remember who we really are. Now, today's video is going to be slightly different. I normally use loads of animations and bits of video, but today I'm just going to do a straight talk and let it kind of come from my heart, come from my soul. Because sometimes I think we just need to say what's on our mind, what's inside of us, what's our truth, and I think truth is going to be the big word that I want to use for today, because when you find out the truth of who you really are, not your ego, you are not your ego, you are not the character, you are playing the character, and if you've forgotten that, you're playing it really, really well. But the truth is, we are spiritual beings, conscious energy, and Christ is real, Jesus Christ, God is real, or consciousness, or the universe, all the derivatives of consciousness. So what you believe is real, in a sense, if that makes sense. Kind of the unimaginable is real. It's all real. It's all real, and it's all, there's a way. Okay, so I've not wanted to, okay, so the part of spirituality, okay, one thing I want to say, there's a few things I want to say in this video quickly. One thing, spirituality is not religion. Please, that is the one big thing. As soon as you mention spirituality or Jesus Christ, or if someone else mentions their prophet, their God, well, if they're talking gods, but you can't get wrapped up in the whole religion thing, how we're separated, how this religion's wrong, this religion's right, and this and that. I mean, that's just wrong in itself. That is just, number one, spirituality is not religion. Number two, spirituality is true. It really is. And I don't want to be confrontational at all, because it's against my spiritual nature, but I'm kind of like, I'm going to say it. How do I prove it? And I know it's not something that's there to be proved. It's something for people to find within themselves, or you're kind of, again, going against the grain of the experience and blah, blah, blah. But my experience right now is like, I saw the cross of Jesus Christ through meditation. He came to me, and I saw the white flash of, our home, our the other side, the higher dimensions, whatever you want to call them. I've been there through meditation. I've been there, and I've seen it. And I thought, well, how do people challenge that? They would say, well, hallucinations, brain trauma, drug use. He's just an outright liar. Okay, they're valid. Okay, you validly, let's go one by one and prove them. I'm a liar. Someone pay for a polygraph test. I would sit it today and pass it, that I saw the cross of Jesus Christ, that I've been to the other dimensions. I would say, ask me the question and I'll answer honestly yes. And these 99.9% accurate tests would come back. He's telling the truth. Okay, so he believes he's telling the truth. He might have a mental illness. Let's test that. Let's test out my mental health, IQ tests, cognitive tests, behavioural tests, emotional tests. Get counsellors, therapists in. Let's see if I'm normal, if I'm just a psychopath who's hallucinating, who's having hallucinations, but manages to live an actually very ordinary life and be the sole carer of 3 beautiful children. But could be mentally ill at the same time and having all these mad hallucinations, in which case, lock me up. But yeah, so am I lying? Am I mentally ill? I really don't think so. Well, I know. I don't think, that's what a mentally ill person would say. But yeah, am I lying? Am I mentally ill? No. Is there some sort of head injury? Am I sitting there still and meditating and accidentally banging my head against the wall at the same time without realising it, causing head trauma, hallucinations? We could film myself meditating. We could do that. Am I banging my head accidentally? I'm not sure. I'm meditating, but no, I'm not. So yeah, I don't know. I've got a million. There's no way I can prove it, but there's a million ways you could disprove it. So I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You can't actually be me and see what I see, feel what I feel. But according to the science, you could disprove someone quite easily with the technology and science and educated people who hold papers from high establishments and universities. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, honestly. But yeah, if anyone want to take up that challenge, anyone really, really, really wants to go against the grain and say they 100% know that God isn't real, Jesus isn't real, spirituality isn't real, I'm here. I'm willing to sit any test, speak to any person, and it'd be an amazing experience to put the proof out there. To just, let's do it. Let's try and use science to disprove me, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much. I guess I had to just get that off my chest. I do feel better for that. I do. I feel better for that. Why? Because it is true. Because there's no way. There's just no way. Anyone can tell me that we're not eternal spiritual beings. It's just so when you dive deep into meditation, there's a reason they have the third eye on all that money in America, and there's a reason that the highest people in power know about this knowledge, but they've kind of used it for their own advantage to become trillionaires and leave the rest of us in. That's not what was supposed to happen. The knowledge is supposed to be used to help the human race and to love each other, because we are made of pure love. So I guess this challenge, which could be seen as a negative thing, it's a confronting thing, actually it's coming from a place of love, because there'll be so many people, maybe scientific people, that would see the results of challenging someone who's spiritual and be like, either we don't know how he's doing it, in which it's just written out the books. Hey, someone might say, I believe him, and that might start them on their spiritual journey. We need more educated people in education to be able to open up their minds and look beyond the human mind and start looking with something else. You know? Not with your eyes, not with what your human body has. You have to come from a spiritual place, which is your feelings, your energy. What you feel is what you are. What you perceive isn't who you even true. So you really have to go beyond. You really have to go beyond the human experience. And the truth is right there. And to anyone who just wants to find out for themselves, who is just interested, honestly, just wait for it to get nice and sunny, so the positive vibes are flowing. That's when I do my best meditation, in the summer. Wait for the vibes to be flowing. You're feeling positive. Loads of sun, loads of love, loads of energy from the universe, loads of sun. Soak up that sun, and then just boom, just dive deep down inside, get that high vibration going, dive deep inside, and you'll be amazed what you'll see, what you'll feel, what you'll come across. I'm telling you, it will change, it will rock your world. So a bit of a different video today. I just had to get it out there. But I really, really pray and hope that your soul experience leads to wisdom and growth. And I genuinely thank you for being here with me and all of us down here on planet Earth. Have a good one and enjoy yourselves.